Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, and I apologize for the delay. Let's call it a rain delay. I actually was waiting for a call from my son. You know I need my call from my son every day. And he was a little late at work. He's doing so well at work. And everything is good. And I got to tell you, all I want to do now this evening is settle back and play a nice game of Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. First question I have, RS, are you there? RS, are you there? First question. I'm having just a cup of coffee here. I know it's late. And then I'm going to move to the other stuff. Road Scholar, are you there? I had a question for the cards. Road Scholar, calling Road Scholar. I'm going to go through the lineups. Maybe Road Scholar will come up here. The lineup's a little different today. Cleon is out. It's the first of a 4-game series. This game is a rain up, a rain delay makeup, a rain out makeup. It's going to be Harrelson at short, Gosker in left, Agee in center, Clendenin at first, Wayne Garrett at second, Swoboda in right, Bobby File at third, Duffy Dyer behind the plate, and Jerry Koosman, the pitcher. He's 113. For the Pirates, it's Matty Alou in center, Alley at second, Stargell in left, Clemente in right, Jose Pagan at third, Al Oliver at first, Jerry May catching, Freddie Patek is the shortstop, and Bob Moose, the left-hander, right-hander, Koosman a left-hander. Moose starting with 12 wins. We have a Kathy Harden, and I welcome you, Kathy Harden. I am feeling a lot better. I got my prescription filled for my Klonopin. I took one at about 2:30ish. I napped. I actually slept. And I woke up without that awful feeling in my stomach. And now that I spoke to my son, I'm feeling pretty good here. This game was scheduled on September 12th in our 1969 replay. It's a doubleheader. I don't make any promises for playing a second game or even finishing this one. But we're going to start it, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I hope you're all here. I just have another question for Road Scholar. Are you there? Road Scholar. Road Scholar, are you there? And if Road Scholar is not there, I have a Gosker. And I don't know if this is I don't know if they give those cards. Gosker was the starter. He played apparently for 2 teams, Seattle and then the Mets. And that's a pretty bad looking card. I don't know if this is his correct card. I don't know if this one corresponded only to Seattle or if it's combined Seattle and New York Mets. And the other thing is he's not even listed as a right fielder. So, you know, he played left field in this ball game. And if that be the case, I don't think I want to even use him. I hate to say this. So I just assume let me use Rod Gaspar to play it safe. Okay? I will be bringing in Rod Gaspar to play left field. And I hope you understand that all. They usually don't combine the cards when the player played two different leagues, Joel. Now, are you talking about from the card viewer? Because again, in this game, what's peculiar, and I don't want to overanalyze it, Joel, but he's listed as center field and right field. But in this game, he played left field, you see. So, and his card does not look quite like it would look. In fact, looking ahead at this, let me just take another look. He had one home run for Seattle and no home runs for the Mets. That's one home run in 79 at bats. One home run in 79 at bats, and I just don't know if this is accurate. I don't think this is a card for when he played for the Mets. I think they do separate it. That's just my guess. Exactly, Joel Horland, exactly. And because of that, unfortunately, my man is not here, and therefore I'm going to bring in Rod Gaspar for realism purposes. So he plays left field. He's a switch hitter. That'll work out just fine. Gaspar will play left, and he is a 2-2 E6. And in a few minutes, we're going to have the Pirates take the field. We are in Forbes Field. Again, this is the first of a 4-game series. Please stand by for this ball game. It's wonderful to have you all here for what amounts to a very rare evening game played by me. And I think it makes a little bit of sense to have Gaspar bat second. That's fine. Doesn't hurt. I hope everybody's day went well. Mine started off not so great, and it's turned out to be better. Let me just finish this coffee here, and we'll get started. This is the first of a doubleheader. It's game 1711 out of 1944. That means there's about 233 games left. And my pace is about a game and a half a day. And that would put us to about 155 days, which would amount to about 5+ months, about 5 months and a week. And that would have us finish before the real world season ends. Let's just go ahead. Here's Bob Moose. He takes the mound. Moose, the right-hander. The Pirates come into this with a half-game lead in the National League East. It's been whittled down by St. Louis. St. Louis swept Pittsburgh in the most recent series. St. Louis plays later on this date. They will be hosting the Chicago Cubs. And in that game, it will be Bill Hands for the Cubs and Chuck Taylor for the Cardinals. And Buddy Harrelson leads it off. Here's Buddy Harrelson now, switch hitter, batting left against Bob Moose. And I'm going to be taking my medicine very shortly. Here's Moose now. He's ready. The wind-up, the pitch to Harrelson. That's 4-5 switch hitter, batting left, and he struck him out. One away. Now Rod Gaspar, switch hitter. He'll bat left. Okay, Moose now. Here's the windup, the pitch to Gaspar. That's 1-5 right-handed, flies it to left field. For Stargell, 2 away. And Tommy Agee is the batter. Kathy Harden is for the New York Mets. One 5 right-handed, walked Agee. So with 2 outs, Agee's on first. And Don Clendenin is the batter. Here's the pitch from Moose. 4-10, right-handed, fly ball center X. That's for Matty Alou. He's at 228. That's a 20. Agee coming around to get, not Agee, Alou coming around to get that 6-12, 13-8. And he makes the catch. And the side is retired. It's no runs, no hits, the walk to Agee. We've gone a half an inning here. It's New York nothing, and Pittsburgh will be coming to bat shortly after I take my medicine. I think I am well within my auspices to enjoy a nice hit here. It's been a tough day for me, but I'm feeling better now. Yes, indeed, Kathy Harden, that awful feeling has subsided. And I feel so relieved right now that I'm going to give you 17. Good luck charms. I'm not going to be messing around with it. I'm going to give you 17 right now. We're in the middle of the first, folks. Indeed, there it is. Let's make it a good one here. Oh, that was good. God almighty. Oh, Lord, help me, God. Jerry Koosman takes the mound to face the Pirates. These first place Pirates. It'll be Matty Alou leading it off. Okay, Koosman is ready. Here's the pitch to Alou. That's 1-5 left-handed, grounds it to second for Garrett. And he throws to Clendenin, that's one away. Now Gene Alley. Oh, Christ. No. Alley, a right-handed hitter. Koosman winds, and the pitch. 2-4 left-handed, grounds it to third for Bobby File. And he throws it over to Clendenin for the second out. And here's Willie Stargell now. Clemente out on deck. Here's the pitch, 4-8 left-handed, struck him out. And that's the way Jerry needs to be pitching today. A 4-8 strikeout, a 1-2-3 inning. We've gone one, and it's scoreless here in Forbes Field. Part of that outfield wall is still there, by the way. Here's Bob Moose to pitch his second inning here. Cleon is out today. Unless he's not playing the first game. Maybe he's just not playing the first game. No, he doesn't play the second either. He's out on the 13th, September 14th. He's out. Cleon is out. Isn't that a shame? Wow, Amos Otis plays a game. Wow. That's the first start I've noticed for him. That'll be on the 16th. He's out through the 17th. Just letting you all know. The 18th, he's out for a week. Over a week. God knows how long he'll be out. So I'll stop searching. And we're just going to say he's going to be out maybe 10 days or longer. We don't know. Here's Garrett leading it off here. Top of the second. The pitch from Moose. That's 4-7 left-handed. Walked him. Garrett takes first. Now Ron Swoboda. That's 2-8 right-handed, fly ball left field. For Stargell. He makes the catch, Garrett holds. And now Bobby Foyle. (5-2) right-handed, fly ball left. Again for Stargell. 2 outs. And Duffy Dyer, Grody is out. So the Mets with some injuries here. They may just be using him because it's a doubleheader. I'm double checking. Yeah, Grody will play the second game. I'm so sorry to worry anybody. Here's Dyer now. And the pitch from Moose. 3-6 right-handed, struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Bob Moose. No runs. He did throw his second walk and his second strikeout. We're in the middle of the second. It's a scoreless ball game. Moose, a good strikeout pitcher, better than I thought. Almost won an inning. And Kuzman, a good strikeout pitcher, but not even that good in terms of frequency. It will be Kuzman here facing Clemente, Jose Pagan, and Al Oliver. Here's Roberto Clemente to lead it off for the Pirates. Kuzman retired the Pirates in order in the first. Here's Jerry now. The pitch to Roberto. That's 4-7 right-handed, walked him. Pitching him very carefully. Now here's Jose Pagan at the plate. Here's Kuzman. From the stretch, and the pitch to Pagan. 3-5 left-handed, popped it up to short. That's for Buddy Harrelson, and he makes the catch. It's one away. Now the hard-hitting Al Oliver is the batter. Here's Kuzman, again from the stretch. Pitch to Oliver. That is 4-8 left-handed, struck him out. The second for Kuz. And Jerry May steps in. Kuzman gets the sign from Dyer. He's set. 3-8 left-handed. Fly ball center field, high and playable by AG, who makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs for the Pirates in the bottom of the second. No hits. The walk by Kuzman, his first of the ball game, left on base. We've gone 2. It's a scoreless game here at Forbes Field. All right, Moose comes out. Oh, you're checking it out. Yeah, I'd love to hear some of the things you have there, Kathy. You can do that all day with me, including some of the people on the cover. You bring that up about Pepper. I was 9.5. I was 9. I actually I was 8 and 11 months when I got that album. And 8 years, 11 months. I was blown away by the album cover. I was blown away that they had mustaches. I realized they had grown up. And I would sit with my parents all the time and asked them to tell me who all those people were. Some of them I could identify. Marilyn Monroe, Laurel Hardy. But for an 8, 9-year-old almost, I learned a lot about different people. And they didn't know half of them. Okay, so that I remember when I got older, like 12, they had a magazine that had a legend to show you who they all were. And the ones I didn't know, which was about half of them, I never heard of. But I had a World Book Encyclopedia, and I would look them up. You know what I mean? And it taught me a lot. Well, here's Moose now facing the Mets, top of the third. Kuzman, 2 lead it off. Okay, Moose is ready. Here's the pitch to Kuzman, and that is a 5-6 right-handed hitter. Base hit up the middle for Kuz. A rare hit for Jerry Kuzman. A 1 WR right off of Moose's card. And that'll bring up Buddy Harrelson. See if what Buddy's gonna do here. It's Moose from the stretch. 2-7, right-handed, and he walked him. So the Mets have something here. First on second, nobody out. And Rod Gaspar. Oh, Bill Ivamy with a late entrance. Better late than never, right? Rod Gaspar, switch hitter, batting left against Moose, the right-hander. from the stretch. 5-7, left-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout for Moose. And now Tommy Agee. Agee walked in the first. That's 3-11 right-handed. Grounds to second. That will force Harrelson. He steps on the bag. Gene Alley, the second baseman. Agee will be safe at first. Force out, 2 away now. And here's Don Clendenin. Clutch, not a clutch, I'm sorry. Here's Moose. The pitch to Clendenin. That's 6-4 right-handed, grounds to short X. That'll be for Patek, 336. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, and 2 left on. We're in the middle of the third. It's a scoreless game. Here's Kuzman now. He's allowed 2 walks. That's it. And here's Freddie Patek. He has struck out 2. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, we have recovered. I am so sorry. We get those sometimes with awkwardness. Let's get some water. Was there an earthquake? How bad could it have been? I would have felt it, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. You see how concrete I am? No, there was one of those things where you just move your body and you, well, we have a question top of the 4th. That'll be after this inning from Kathy Harden. And Bill Ivamy, always welcome to join in. No, you know where you move your leg, your arm, you knock the whole shit all over the place. Here's Patek to lead off the bottom of the 3rd. It's no score here at Forbes Field in Pittsburgh. Kuzman winds, and the pitch to Patek. That's going to be 3-5 left-handed. There's going to be a base hit. The first off Kuzman. Freddie made very nice contact with that. Driving it right into left center field for a single. Now here's Bob Moose. Moose a B bunter. And Moose lays it down. He'll infield back, stays a B. 5B, it's tapped back to Kuzman, and he has to throw it to first, and Patek moves on to second base. It's Patek on second with 1 down now for Matty Alou. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing here? Yeah, I think I'm right. Yeah. Yeah, they retired here. It's 1, 2, 3 outs. Yeah. Here's Matty Alou now with Patek in scoring position. All right, Kuzman. That's 3-4. Oh my, Matty swings, and that's a drive hit out into the gap, dropping for a double. Patek scores. Pittsburgh takes a 1-0 lead on a double by Matty Alou. Sending Patek home, who... How did Patek get to second? Oh, it was a sacrifice, of course. It was not a stolen base. I'm just a tad lightheaded, folks, but I'll be okay. I'm making something to eat. Just a tad. No more weed, I'll be fine. Oh, he just got an email from on Gosker. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. That's only against right-handers, though. I see you sent me, but it's only against right-handers. I don't know if I would even want to use them. Now, I wouldn't use them against left, but yeah. Just letting you know, Joel. That was like half the card. Here's Gene Alley, but I thank you for it. Here's Kuzman now. The pitch to Alley. 5-12 right-handed. Tap back to Kuzman. That's a 4-6. I forgot to frickin'... Don't worry about it, Joel. 4-6. That's going to be 1-4. That'll go through for a base hit. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong chart. It's an S1. And it is a, yeah, maybe next time. E6, 6-12, 18. It is going to be a base hit, sending out Lou to third with 1 out. But thank you for the effort. And here comes Stargell in a clutch situation here. Good evening to Mike Terranova. It's Ali on first, Alou on third, 2 down, 1 in. I keep, it's almost like I'm living like a life of thinking I do something and I didn't. What the fuck? He went to second on the sacrifice. He doubled and he went to third. And here comes Stargell. First and third, 1 out. 1-0 Pirates. Kuzman trying to get out of this. 3-9, and he struck him out. That's 2 away, though. Only 2 away for Roberto Clemente. Kuzman, the pitch. That is a 1-4 against the left-hander, grounds it to third for File, and he throws it to Clendenin at first. The side is retired. There was one run. They're lucky, Mets lucky it was only one run on 3 hits and 2 left on. We've gone 3, it's 1-0. Pirates. And get ready for it now, folks, please. Please get ready for this. Here it is. In 1989, this pitcher for the Giants broke his arm throwing a pitch in his second start. He had previously had cancer surgery the year before. I remember of it. I may have remembered even his name. And I just cannot, for the life of me, remember his name now. It's a great question. Kathy Harden. Indeed it is. And we have a winner already. Dravecki, Joel Horland. Did he end up dying? I believe I heard that too, that he ended up dying. And that was in '89. You know, you think about some really wild things that go on in with baseball players, because they are a microcosm of society. And that includes things like Mike Fidrich getting killed by getting run over and tangled into his truck. Mike Flanagan dying of suicide due to severe distress over financial problems. And it goes on and on. We can get back to this ball game now. Oh, he was a John Bircher. Whoa. Are you talking John Birch Society? One of the most, I don't want to get political, folks. Oh, he's still alive. Good for him. Yeah, the Bircher thing, if it's that is a precursor to Trumpism. The John Birch Society, it's actually, if you want to just look at it sociologically as an institution, social institution, it's an interesting phenomenon. It's not what it used to be. It's 1-0 Pirates, and we are heading to the top of the 4th. And it's going to be Moose. The Mets behind now. Mets yet to get reach safely on a hit off Moose. Here's Wayne Garrett. Moose in his windup. And the pitch, that's 5-7, left-handed, struck him out. That's number 4. So he's consistently throwing a strikeout each inning. Now Ron Swoboda. Oh, almost had another one. Swoboda flew to left in the second. Two-4 right-handed. That's a ballpark in Forbes. On a 2-4 right-handed. Swoboda right-handed hitter in Pittsburgh. 1-8, and it goes through for a base hit. So Swoboda with a single. And here's Bobby File. From the stretch moose. And the pitch to Swoboda. 6-11 right-handed. Fly ball right field. That's Clemente. Deep but playable. He makes the catch. It's 2 away. There was also, wasn't there a pitcher who had cancer and he died? Then there's one who died of an overdose of opioids, I believe. It's a terrible thing when these things happen. 2 outs, Swoboda on first. Here's Dyer now. Catching the first game. Garrodi will catch the game 2. Six right-handed, and that is a ground ball to third, and a pretty stop by Jose Pagan. And he throws Dyer out. So the side is retired. Moose holding it, doing very nicely against the Mets. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. This is a 1-0 ball game. We have our next question after the 5th. After the 5th inning here. Oh, Lord. Bottom of the 4th, and Kuzman, he allowed a run in the 30. I think he was lucky to get out of that with 1 run. It'll be Pagan, Oliver, and May. A rare evening ball game. Night ball game. Here on the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We usually play our games mornings or afternoons, early afternoons. U.S. Eastern time, but this is I like to mix things up a little. Here's Kuzman now, the pitch to Pagan. I think it's kind of nice, gives me something to do in the early evening. 3-7 left-handed, base hit Jose. So Jose leads off with a single. And that'll bring up Al Oliver, the very dangerous hitter, Al Oliver. Kuzman from the stretch. Come on, Jerry. That's 5-5 left-handed. Oh, my. It's a base hit. Pagan will go to third and hold. And there's action already in the Mets bullpen. The Mets won this one 1-0. I forgot to write it down. This first game of the doubleheader is a makeup of a rainout from July 5th. Attendance tonight is not available. But we're going to say it's good because the Pirates are in a winning streak. They're in first place, so they've got to be bringing people into those seats. Kuzman went all the way for the win. His 14th. He's won 13 in the replay. So that's on and then Moose allowed, I think in the 9th, a run. They brought in Hartenstein. And we could do that. This would only be his 2nd in a row. Here's Oliver now facing Kuzman. First and third, no outs. The infield is back. We have another inning before Kathy's question. Yeah, we're not freezing now, Mike Terranova. Here's the pitch to, it's going to be Jerry May, I'm sorry. We're not freezing now. We get those glitches, but we usually come out of it. Here's the pitch to May. That's 3-5, left-handed. Grounds to second, a run will score. Garrett throws it to first, and Oliver goes to second. And that'll make it a 2-0 ball game. Attendance 19,903. We should add about 7,000 to that. With the Pirates in first place, their lead has been dwindled to 1/2 game, and as you can see, they've lost 4 in a row. So they really, so have the Orioles. Now the Pirates have to break this. They have to. The Cubs are at St. Louis later this date. Here's Patek with Oliver in scoring position, 1 down. Thank you, Bill Ivermy. Kuzman and the pitch. That's 5-5 right-handed. They're just not going to let this fly ball left, I'm sorry. And Gaspar makes the catch. Oliver holds. That just was hit very well. He had it just before the warning track on a 5-5 right-handed. 2 down now. Here's Moose. Moose had a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd to set up the first run. 2 outs, Oliver on second. Kuzman, you gotta get this Moose. And that's 3-4. Tap back to Kuzman. And he throws it to Clendenin, and the side is out, but yet another run. They had first and third, no outs. We've gone 4, it's 2-0. And Kuzman will hit, sure. Let's see if he's going to come back. We'll have a question. Trivia question after this full inning. Here's Kuzman to lead it off. Pitch from Moose. 5-5, right-handed. Oh my! That's a drive hit out, and Kuzman's going to get his second hit of the ball game for extra bases, a double. And, that's realistic. That shit can happen. He can have a fluke. Got a base hit, now a double. And here's Buddy Harrelson now. Buddy struck out and walked. Okay, Moose now from the stretch. The pitch to Harrelson. That's 4-11, switch hitter batting left, fly ball left X. Stargell, 4-8. I don't know if he can get to this, 16-4. And Pops does catch up to it. It's a G2, 6-11, 12-13. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking on the wrong frickin' chart again. It's always the safeguard. 16-4, it's an F2. F2. And he is an E8, 13. And he catches up with it and makes the catch. It is an F2 clean. Runner on second, Kuzman can tag, but he will not. And it's 1 away. Pretty long fly ball by Buddy Harrelson. We have a Mike Terranova for the Mets here. A ardent Met fan. Okay, Gaspar, switch hitter, batting left against Moose with 1 out. Yeah. 5-8, switch hitter, batting left, grounds to second. Gene Alley, he holds Kuzman. 2 away, and it's Tommy Agee in a clutch situation, and he's a good clutch hitter. Agee walked in the first, reached on a force in the third. We're looking for a big hit from Agee here. I used to like Agee's pitching stance. I thought it was wild. Agee steps in the batter's box. It is a clutch situation. Here's Moose now from the stretch with Kuz on second, 2 down. Pitch to Agee. That's going to be a 5-3. Right-handed. That's going to be a ballpark. It's going to only be 1 asteroid, though. If it goes through. It may not. He's a right-handed hitter. No, it does not. It's a liner to short, and the side is retired. That was caught by Freddie Patek. And the side is retired. So no runs for the Mets. They did get a runner in scoring position on the leadoff double by Jerry Kuzman, his second hit of the ball game. And we're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Very important. Kuzman has allowed a run in the 3rd and the 4th. It's 2-0. We need Jerry to settle the fuck down. Here's Matty Alou to lead it off, top of the order. He's 1 for 2. He doubled and knocked in Patek from second in the 3rd. And Kuzman is on the mound. And Alou steps in the batter's box. We'll play this game and this game only. I will pace myself. But it'll be nice to have a game tomorrow. It'll be McAndrew for the Mets. And Doc Ellis. Always great to watch for the Bucks. And here's Alou at the plate. Here's the pitch from Kuzman. That's 1-5 left-handed, chops it to second, and Garrett has it, throws it over to first, 1 out. Here's Gene Alley. Alley 1 for 2. Let's wake up Gil. Yeah, Gil. Gil's there. He's there, Mike. Gil Hodges is there. Let me look. I'm looking just to make sure that's him. Oh, he's very attentive, Mike. Very frickin' attentive right now. Okay, Ali at the plate, 1 out, no one on. Kuz. That's going to be 6-11 right-handed. Fly ball right field for Swoboda. And he makes the catch, 2 away. I want the Mets because I want the Cards to stay in this race. They're a half a game behind. Now, when it comes down to it, I've been rooting for the Cards to be coming back. They have worked their way back from like a 4.5 games out to just a half a game here on a 4-game losing streak by the Pirates, including a 3-game sweep of the Pirates by the Cards in the last series we had. The hell happened here?
There's no one in your contacts named Sweetheart. Whose contact info are you looking for?
That's Siri. You know.
Set the alarm for when?
That's fucking whacked. Willie is due for a long one, Bill Ivamy says. Getting back to what I was saying, Cards have won 4 in a row. Pirates lost 4 in a row. So that's how they've come back. Willie is always due for a long one, isn't he? Here's Kuzman with 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch to Stargell. That's going to be 1-7 left-handed, and he struck him out. He struck out swinging. That's the 4th for Kuzman. Side is retired. That was 1, 2, 3. And we've gone 5. And this is a 2-0 ball game. Now I ask you all to please wait for this. This pitcher for the Mets had 27 consecutive losses, a major league record, May 92 to July 93. I have no idea, Kathy. And that's the period, the decade, my lost decade, when I was not into baseball. This team for the Mets, this pitcher for the Mets, had 27 consecutive losses, a major league record. Bill Ivamy goes with Young. And that's right. That's crazy. Great question again. Another great question here on the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. It's 2-0 here. Anthony Young. Here come the Mets now. Moose, he's allowed 2 hits, 3 walks, struck out 4, no runs thus far. And that's through 5. Here's Don Clendenin. Mets down 2-0. Here's Moose. 6-11 right-handed. Fly ball right for Clemente. And that's 1 away. Now Wayne Garrett. Garrett has walked and struck out. Four left-handed. Catcher X for Jerry May. May is a 2-2. He's pretty good. 2-2. E2, 6-12-13. Wait a minute. He can't be an E2. Is he an E2? Yeah. 13, that's going to be a pop-up, I believe. With nobody on, it is a pop-up. Foul territory for May. He makes the catch, 2 away. And here's Swoboda. One 7 right-handed, and he walked him. A 2-out walk. And Bobby File comes up. File is 0 for 2. 3-5, and he grounds it to second for Ali. And he throws it over to Oliver, and the side is retired. No runs. No hits. The walk to Swoboda. That is the 4th walk he's allowed. We're in the middle of the 6th. It's still 2-0 Pirates. What a shame. Mike Terranova, what a freaking shame. Freaking bunch of shit. Bottom of the 6th here, and it'll be Kuzman again. His first endurance is the 9th. Moose the 7th. It'll be Roberto Clemente, Pagan, and Oliver, with the Pirates leading 2-0. That's 111 left-handed, and that is a liner to short caught by Buddy Harrelson. 1 down. Nice catch by Buddy. And here's Jose Pagan. Jose 1 for 2. He singled in the 4th and scored. The 2nd run for the Pirates today. Kuzman 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. Now he's pitching. He's retired 9 in order. He has struck out 5. Mike Terranova. Mets just need to get some hits. Excuse me. Now Al Oliver comes up. 2 outs, nobody on. Already here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch to Oliver. 1-6, left-handed. Oh my! It's hit deep into the gap for a double. Fortunately, nobody was on. I'm sorry, I'm showing my bias. We account for the bias. And as you can see, it's not doing any good anyway. At least it wasn't a home run, Kathy. It was a 1-6 left-handed. Home run 1-10, double the rest. So Oliver on second, 2 down. Clutch situation for Jerry May here. Here's Kuzma. And that's 1-8 left-handed. Grounds it back to Kuz. And he fields it and throws May out. And the side is retired. So Kuzman gets out of any trouble there. No runs. The 2-out double by Oliver left on base is the good thing. We're heading to the top of the 7th. Got anything there during the stretch there, Kathy? How's that stockpile? How's that stockpile making out? Here's a quick trivia. Who hit the most triples during the 60s? Holy shit. You know, that sounds so hard. Just gonna take a guess there. That is so hard. It's a great question. I say Mays. I say Willie Mays. What do you got there, Bill? Gonna drop any hints? Gonna drop any hints there? You mentioned him a few times today. Oh, Jesus. Isn't that something? I have. Oh, Christ. Oh, Lord. I've mentioned him a few times. God, I didn't realize that. God. Gun for an arm. Oh, okay. I was gonna say it, Roberto. Maybe the best arm ever out there. Okay. I was thinking about him as a guess. Here's Moose now. He'll face Dyer, then Kuzman. Kuzman is out on deck. You're certainly not going to bring him out now. At least Gil Hodges isn't. Here's the pitch to 99. Wow. In 10 innings. Whoops. There it is. 4-5 right-handed. Struck him out. Moose with his 5th. And here's Kuzman. Kuzman has 2 hits today. A single and a double left on both times. The windup by Moose on the pitch. That is 1-6, struck him out. That's the 6th for Moose. Top of the order, Buddy Harrelson. It's just not the same without Cleon. .481 to center. Wow. Harrelson 0 for 2 and a walk. Pitch from Moose. 5-6, switch hitter, batting left, and there is a base hit for Buddy Harrelson. But a 2-out single. You can't be just getting these 2-out singles and expect to be bringing runs home. Buddy Harrelson on first 2 down. Here's Rod Gaspar. And I don't know why Shamsky, against a right-hander, did not start this game. Let me see if he plays in the second game, because if not, I'm going to do an intervention here. No, Shamsky didn't play in the second game, and he does not play on the 13th. Shamsky may be out. Now that's a tough... Oh, he plays on the 14th. Interesting. Well, we're going to frickin' have him hit for Gaspar just because I feel like it. I know he's not as good a fielder, but he'll play left field. He's a 3. Actually, that's basic. He's a 4 in advanced. Shamsky coming in to hit, and he'll play left field. He's played right and left, mostly right, I think, but he has played left. The hard hitter, Shamsky, pinch hitting for Gaspar with 2 outs and Harrelson on first. Yes, Mike Terranova. Here's the pitch to Shamsky. 4-6, left-handed, and he struck him out. Would have been the same with Gaspar. And Moose struck out the side. So no runs, 1 hit, the 2-out single by Buddy Harrelson, which gets old. 2-out singles. We are in the 7th inning stretch. And I'm looking to see if Kathy Harden has a question. If not, I'd have a question. Here we go now. Wait for it now. In 1977, 4 Dodger players had at least 30 home runs. 2 is good, 4 is awesome. I don't know if he was on that team. Garvey's a good choice. Bill got it again. Smith, Say, Garvey, and Baker. Wow. That's a lot of home runs for each of them to get. Now hang on, folks. It may be another one. Getting very used to having a second question. As you can see, I got my keyboard up here. Oh, no second. Okay, no problem. We'll get back to this game in just a minute or two. I'm going to give one real quick. Now, there's no Googling on this, please. Name a Brooklyn Dodger who pitched the no-hitter. Any Brooklyn Dodger who pitched a no-hitter. Not an LA Dodger, folks. No Googling now. Did he? Bill, did he pitch a no-hitter? If he did, you're right, because I don't know all. Yes. In fact, he threw two, 1952 and 1956. Very good. Did Sal Magli? I don't know. Here's who I had, and you can go look it up. You could go look it up. Ed Head. Bottom of the seventh, it's 2-0 Pirates. Kuzman has gone all the way. His first endurance is the ninth. He's the loser of record. He allowed 2 runs, one in the third, one in the fourth. That's been it here. As Bob Moose is shutting out the Mets. Okay, Patek, 1 for 2, singled and scored. 3-8 left-handed. There's a base hit for Patek. Really a nice piece of hitting by Freddie Patek. Now Bob Moose. He's a B bunter. He's already hit a sacrifice. Here's Coos. Infield is in. He's a C. It's a 6C. I think that's going to work. It is hit to the third baseman, Bobby File, and his only play is to first. That's one away. And Patek is in scoring position. Rex Barney. Yeah, Bill Ivermy. Rex Barney. Okay, my father used to just always tell me Ed Head pitched a no-hitter for the Brooklyn Dodgers. What a name. Here's Matty Alou. Alou 2 for 3 today. It's Patek in scoring position, damn it, with 1 out. Kuzman. 4-9 left-handed, struck him out. Kuzman comes through when you need him to. He's pitching excellent baseball. It's just, they need some runs. As far as I'm concerned, he's pitching really very good baseball. Let's put it that way. Here's Gene Alley, 2 outs, clutch situation here. Here's Kuzman now, the pitch to Alley. That's 6-4 right-handed, grounds it to short for Buddy. Buddy is a 227. He belongs to the ages now. Sometimes it doesn't seem so scary when those people you know of have gone to heaven. 4-6-8. He's an E27. And he throws him out. Oh, nice play by Buddy Harrelson. One of the best shortstops in baseball. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. And 1 left. And after 7, it is a... yowza. Yowza, Mike Terranova. Yowza. And we're heading to the top of the 8th here and leading it off. And well, there's Gil Hodges looking out from the dugout. It's going to be Tommy Agee to lead it off. So Agee walked in the first, reached on a force in the third, and popped to short in the 5th, Mr. Terranova. And he's going to lead it off here in the top of the 8th. It's getting time for the Mets to stage a comeback here. Moose in his second inning of endurance, and he's fully endured. I'd say, Bill, we've got ourselves. This is a shared experience, Bill. We frickin' have the pitch and duel. And Lord, am I hoping? I'm hoping Agee. This is it now. Agee, Clendenin. Garrett keeps coming up. He's a 220-something hitter. What can you do? There's just so much you can do with this ball club. Here's Moose now. Without Cleon, come on. The pitch to Agee. 6-5, right-handed. Grounds to short X. For Patek 336, he's been busy today. 336, 19-3. 5-8-9. And he throws him out. So AG is retired. We need a home run, folks. We need a home run. We need another home run. Okay, we need some doubles. Oh, AG is retired. Here's Clendenin now, swinging that bat. The big, big, big swing. Look at that big frickin' swing. That he is a sort of a overwhelming figure when he starts swinging that bat, the right-hander. And he likes to swing it. Excuse me. Bloop and a blast. Bloop and a blast. It's going to be Clendenin now. Here's Moose. He gets the sign from May. That's 2-7 right-handed. Struck him out. Moose, you know, if any of you are Met fans, you know, let's not overlook. Let's try to have some fairness, some impartiality. You know, get away from the Met thing. Moose is pitching awesome frickin' baseball. He has allowed 4 hits scattered. He has walked 4. He has struck out 7, but he has not allowed a run here. It's 2 outs, top of the 8th, and Wayne Garrett is the batter. It's almost like this is destiny, with the bottom of the order due up next inning in the 9th. Now here's Moose in his second endurance inning, and the pitch to Garrett. That's going to be 3-11. Left-handed, walked him. A 2-out walk, a 2-out single don't mean shit to me. Unless Swoboda ties it up with a home run. A 2-out walk don't mean shit. And here's Swoboda. Swoboda, you know, he'll knock one on occasion. Look at him. 1-9, 1-7. It's a tie ball game. 112 ballpark blast. Moose with 2 outs and Garrett on first. Swoboda the tying run at the plate, and the pitch. Oh, I love it, Bill Ivamy. Thank you. That's a great compliment. Thank you. 2-5, right-handed, base hit left by Swoboda. A 2-out rally, Garrett rounding second. 1-16, 1-12, he'll hold with 2 outs. It was a 2-5 right-handed single. And that was Wilbur scooping that, and he's got the arm. He can't get to a lot of shit, you know. And of course, we have a Ron McGrath in a great freaking game who wants the Pirates so bad, even though he doesn't like the Pirates. And I'll ask anybody to do some of my trivia for this is not trivial though, for my replay. Why and how can Ron McGrath want the Pirates who he doesn't like when he's a Cardinals fan? It's an easy question. Well, Bobby File is due up. Lord. And I'm going to fucking bring in Ed Kranepool. He has been hurt, but he's good enough to get his ass out and step in the batter's box. And I just feel like it, folks. I just feel like it. Is that okay with you, Mike Terranova? I'll first get your approval. I just have a hunch about Eddie tonight, who could be the go-ahead run in this ball game. The other choice would be we could have Grody hit. He's a 252 hitter. Only reason why he's not playing is he's catching the next game. We could have Boswell, a left-handed hitter, 279. You see if Boswell played the next game. No, he didn't. You want a pinch hitter here, and I'm going to tell you who I'm going to go with. I'm going with the money, Mike. I'm going with the money. It's going to be the average hitter because we have a runner in scoring, not the power hitter. It's going to be Kenny Boswell, 279 average. In a clutch situation. Now, we may not, after all, look, he's not a good clutch hitter. Not but that's a long shot there. Let me see how Eddie is on the clutch situation. Eddie is he doesn't have a clutch situation, so that's sort of like neutral. I think I'm going to go with Kenny Boswell. I hope that's all right with you, Mike, because I'm looking for a single 2 asterisks. Single 2 asterisks. Or a single no asterisks. He's got them. Moose on the mound. One more hit or walk. Moose is fatigued. Hartenstein is warming in the bullpen. And coming in next inning to play third base will be Kenny Boswell. And Garrett will move to second. I believe he can play second. Yes, he can. So they do a little switcheroo there. Boswell can play second. Should. Yeah, we'll have Boswell play second, and then we will have Garrett play third. Not that anyone knows when, but we have that. And it is Kenny Boswell first and second, 2 outs. Now, the big moment here with Moose, 1 hit and or walk away from fatigue. Here's Moose now from the stretch. Pitch to Boswell. That's 2-7. Oh, and he struck him out. And Boswell. Remember, this is not the 69 year. And that's number 8 for Moose. God, is he tough today. Like I said, Boswell stays in this ball game. No runs again for the Mets. 1 hit, a walk, and both left on. And Ron McGrath has arrived. Ron McGrath has arrived. And it is a very great frickin' ball game here, Ron, just in case you might be interested. And it's great to see Ron McGrath. He is Boswell was the wrong move. Well, you know what, Bill? So be it, right? I think you need to talk to this guy. It was his move. It's a great fucking game, indeed. It was this guy. Can you see it on the screen, Bill Ivan? And it was on the pitcher's card anyway. It was Hodges. Hodges owned it. Yeah, Hodges owns it, okay? We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Kuzman in his 8th inning. This could be his last. Now, he has struck Stargell out 3 times today. And he's pitched a great game. I don't believe in it. It's a butterfly effect, Mike Terranova. Mike Terranova. I'll do it for you, though. Only for you, okay? Only for you. We're going to go back for an instant replay here, folks. I'm going to turn off the sound. Who is the hard ass, Bill? Let's go back and see what the roll was with Boswell. Here it is. This is a replay, folks. Mound. One more hitter walk. Moose is fatigued. Bartenstein is warming in the bullpen. And coming in next inning to play third base will be Kenny Boswell. And Boswell plays second. And then we will have, but we have a big moment here with Moose the stretch. Pitch to Boswell. It's a 2-7, and we're pulling crane pull out. I'm doing this just for Mr. Terranova, Mike Terranova. He wants to see what this would have been on crane pull. It is a 2-6. And by the way, on Boswell, wait a minute. 2-7. 2-7, it was a strikeout. Okay? I'll show you that. Here it is in real world right now. 2-7 strikeout against the right-hander. Now let's look at Eddie Kranepool, but it's the butterfly effect, sir. I would have rolled differently. It would have been a fly ball to against Musa, right-hander, not Kuzman. Fly ball to center for the third out. So either way, it would have been the third out of the ball game. I guess showing that in the end, all's well that ends, whatever, is how it will go here.
In Puerto Rico,
And we're heading to the top of the bottom of the eighth. Kuzman in his eighth inning. And here's Stargell to lead it off. 3 strikeouts. Kuzman has struck Stargell out three times. Wait a minute. Whose kid are we talking about here? Bill Ivamy. Hodge's daughter showed up for a miniskirt. Oh boy. Well, look, she could do whatever she wants, right? I don't know how old she was. If she wasn't legal, it's none of my business. Here's the pitch to Stargell. 4-6 left-handed, struck him out a 4th time. And look at Stargell. He just went down swinging again on a 4-6 left-handed. And here's Clemente now. For 7 right-handed, he walked him. Second walk he's given up through Roberto. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it will be Dyer, due up Kuzman. They'll have a pinch hitter. And Buddy Harrelson. There's no Cleon tonight. It's, you do have Shamsky coming up. And here's Jose Pagan. That's 1-4, left-handed, fly ball left. That's a can of corn. For Shamsky out in left, 2 outs. And here's Al Oliver. Al 2 for 3. That's 1. Oh, that's a re-roll. That's 5-12 left-handed, grounded back to Kuzman. 4-6. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. A ground ball by Kuzmin thrown out. And we're heading to the top of the ninth, folks. This one, it all comes down to this. The Mets have lost some tough games. This, to me, is the toughest you can get when you have a pitcher who allows 2 runs and you can't win the ball game. And you got to get hitting. You got to, you know, Jesus. Here's Dyer leading it off. Now, Dyer was in the spring. He hit some pinch hit homers, or some hot hit and some hot hits. We're looking at Dyer to get on here. Here's the pitch from Moose. That's going to be 5-6, right-handed, and there's a base hit for Dyer. Oh, that's a single by Dyer. And look at the effort that the Mets go through. There's going to be a runner for Dyer. It's going to be Amos Otis. I know it's not fair, but he's a 1-17. He starts the next game, I believe, or a game after that. And coming in to catch, he's actually putting up on the frickin' gear. And they're not going to ask. It's going to be J.C. Martin. Make sure that Ellis is not a left-hander. Actually, yeah, Martin. Yeah, Martin will stay in. Will come in. It's going to be Otis running. Mets are pulling out all their shit here. And Kuzmin is due up. So it's Amos Otis on first at 1-17. And there's going to be a hitter for Kuzmin, as we expected. See who the hell it will be. You want me to bring Eddie in? Left-handed hitter. I could do it if you want me to, Mr. Perota. Just trying to make sure that you're okay with what we're doing here. Cleon is not available. There's nobody else, really. And he's not even, he's hurt. He has not played for a while. All right, Mike, I don't hear from you, so I'm going to bring Eddie Kranepool in. Kranepool is hitting for Kuzmin. Left-handed hitter. He was on the original Mets. He may not have been official or right move with Kranepool, Ivan, says. All right. Kuzmin pitched 8 great frickin' innings, 2 runs. And we hope they'll have to bring Ron Taylor in. Here's Eddie Kranepool now. With Amos on first and nobody out. Here's Moose now from the stretch. One more hitter walk. He is fatigued. And the pitch to Eddie. Eddie, 3-8. Grounds it to second. Oh my. Alley forces Eddie. Amos. That's second. And now Eddie's on. And Eddie's a 1-10. Ron Taylor, also a physician. Quite a fucking accomplishment when you're also a baseball player. You know, they're pulling out all the freaking stops here. Ed Charles, who's very fast, is coming in to run for Eddie Kranepool. Ed Charles is running for Eddie Kranepool. He's a 1-14. So Charles on first with 1 out. It's a slow drip torture for Met fans. It's Buddy Harrelson. Absolutely nobody better to hit. He's 248, I believe. Yep. Switch hitter. That's the only good thing, I guess. Hitting left-handed against Moose. Okay. Ed Charles on first. Nice to see Eddie get in the ball game. He was a Blue Jay doctor. Okay. Awesome. Here's the pitch to Harrelson. That's 1-6. Oh my Christ. It's a liner to first. Caught by Oliver. 2 down. And, you know, almost in storybook fashion, it's up to Art Shamsky, a power hitter. He could tie it up, folks. 1 swing. It's the best bet. We were hoping, Kathy Harden, that Shamsky, Mike Terranova, would come up in such a situation. It is a 2 outs in the 9th with the Mets down 2-0. Okay, Moose is ready, trying to stay out of endurance, get the 3rd out, and the shutout against the Mets. Moose from the stretch. Pitch to Shamsky. 6-6 left-handed, and that is a drive hit out into the gap. The Mets have stayed alive. It's a base hit by Shamsky on a 6-6 left-handed. 2 asteroids. Ed Charles, round second, goes to frickin' third. And we have a Shamsky on first, Charles on third situation here with 2 outs. And look who's coming up, Tommy Agee. A good clutch hitter. Agee steps into the batter's box. There's Gil Hodges watching frickin' closely. With 2 down. Moose now, right-handed hitter. And that is low for a ball, 1-0 to Agee. So yes, it has come down to this. 2 on. Agee can put the Mets ahead. That's foul back and out of play by Agee. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah. Oh, Art freaking Shamsky. Catch that interview with him, folks. It's a recent one. It's very insightful. He's a very, very thoughtful person to listen to. Okay, Agee, 1 ball, 1 strike from Moose, trying for the shutout here with the go-ahead run on base and 2 down. Moose from the stretch. That's 6-11 right-handed. Fly ball right. Clemente. And the ball game is over. 6-11 right-handed. Fly ball right. No X, no nothing. A shutout. And Met fans, do not overlook this amazing shutout by Bob Moose. Final score, Pittsburgh Pirates 2. New York Mets, absolutely nothing. He allowed 7 hits, Moose, but managed to throw the shutout. He walked 5, struck out 8. Really was in total control of this ball game. Kuzmin, a very tough loss. That's the 13th win for Moose. Final line, Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors in this ball game. Mets, no runs, 7 hits, and no errors. It was just a little bit of luck, staying in control of the ball game, leaving runners on base, and whatnot. And I hope you all enjoyed this ball game. I want to thank Kathy Harden for her question. I want to thank Bill Ivamy for his. And Mike Terranova for being here. Going to try to go out on a positive note and not linger here. Ron McGrath, of course, for a great freaking game, but unfortunately the Cardinals have to win today to stay within a half game of first place as we head into the pennant drive here in the 1969 Strat-O-Matic baseball replay. Yeah, Bill Ivamy, absolutely. Stay strong, everybody, will you? Stay well, and I'll catch you all next time. Mike Terranova, I don't know what you would have had Gil Hodges do differently. And he's the reason why they're 2 games over 500, or 1 game now. In any case. Well, I want to say stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And I'll catch you all next time. Good night, everybody.